right, so now let's get into this drag race news because look, there's two people that I will say that was spilling tea on that infamous let's get C sickening um situation that went down. So I already gave a whole recap of the episode, the sixth episode of the 17th season of RuPaul's Drag Race, the Let's Get Sickening Ball. We don't need to go and do a whole recap. You can watch the video. I actually did a separate little thing where I uploaded it to the channel. So if y'all want to go and get in and comment and all this stuff, definitely please do that. Because I actually want to do more Drag Race recaps. So, there was a big meltdown that happened between Lexi Love and Onya Nurve, because apparently someone being Onya Nurve and also Ariete got spray paint on her tart. So then after she confronted the workroom about the culprit, Onya Nurve waited until Lexi left to be like, y'all want to know what happened, even though we saw the camera kept panning to her and that look on her face said guilty as hell. And then it was, we got the tea, and then Lexi came back in the room after Ariete was like, I apologize, whatever the case was. She squashed it. She left it alone. And then she went and put two and two together and realized who the other culprit was. And went back in the room, gave that look that literally can cut glass or a big-ass block of ice. And the two went at it. But then, according to, but so it said over the weekend, the Reddit thread of RuPaul's Drag Race Drama posted a video of Juwel Sparkles from TikTok user YYAVXY. So I want to give the credit of her basically spilling tea on what had happened behind the scenes that we didn't get to see on camera. So I do have that clip. We're going to go to that clip. Please hold. Let me find it. Oh, wait. I got it now because it was like I had to pull up the tiki-taki, and then we'll come back and we will talk. Please.
This day, it was a very fierce, a very sickening day, but a lot did go down, honey, and only a fraction of it was shown. Only a fraction of it was shown. Here's what I will say. I don't want to say too much, but what I will say was, what we saw was a very humble edit. Very humble. It got fierce. The girls did get fierce. It got so fierce that we had to stop working on our outfits for like 3 hours.
Oh my god.
We had to stop working on our outfits for about 3 hours so that we could like mediate. Not us mediate, but like the producers could mediate and like get the girls together. Because girl, it was fierce, honey. It was fierce. And so we were like standing around like little angels, like, what are we gonna do? But yeah, no, it was fierce. I think they actually did a great job of putting this together. And the runways, can I get a round of applause for the cast? Yeah. What was that, like 45 runways, girl? And every single one was fierce. The girls really, brought the looks together. Some of them were fierce and some of them were fierce.
Okay, if she said fierce one more time, it's like, girl, get a new word. But she gave what gave. But she wasn't the only one. The comment I did find funny, though. One person said, why do producers do this? They will try their hardest to edit a normal conversation to be an argument, but the second we get a natural fight, they edit it down. Yeah, because I would have said that, child. I don't need y'all. Somebody was asking if that was Susie Toot in the back. I'm like, that would be interesting if that was her. Oh, they said, oh, yeah, so that was Susie. And somebody also goes, I think it was fierce, honey. I think it was fierce. Like, girl, get a new word. But anyway, so I do agree with that. I'm like, look, and when y'all finally get a natural fight, let them eat. Let them go in and let's get a whole lot more of the fight, because I definitely want to go in and I want to salivate. I want to take it all in and live for the drama. And that's what it should have been given. But I guess, for time or whatever the case is. And I'm sure like in the future, they'll talk about it when it comes down to the reunion or whatever the case is. We'll hear more of the girls giving more insight to what it went on. But, Jules wasn't the only one that spilled tea about what happened behind the scenes. So over at Roscoe's in Chicago, Acacia Forgot was one of the guests that was up there with, the girls from Roscoe's, not Chicken and Waffles, where, Caramel DeVille, Batty Davis, and Naisha Lopez as, the co-hosts. T.S. Madison was also there, but she was running late. It was something that happened with her plane or her flight or whatever the case was. So she was late getting there. She showed up like halfway, but and was spilling a whole lot of tea. So if y'all haven't seen the episode, definitely check that out. But I have a clip, of course, of Acacia Forgot giving her side of the story. So let's take a gander over to Chicago real quick and let's hear what she had to say. Please hold.
Okay, listen, I had a question. That question. I want to talk about this.
Yeah,
we just saw the craziest break meltdown ever on this show.
Tell us what the energy was like, what it was like in the room.
So I was sitting there. Onya came in from spray painting, and she's like, "Girl, it's about to go down." And I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Girl, I f***ed up." And then she said what happened. I was like, "I think we need to get a camera over here, and you need to tell them what happened." And she's like, "No, don't bring it up. Please don't bring it up. I just want it to like blow over." And I didn't realize, at that point, I didn't really fully realize how bad it was. And I didn't really think about how big Lexi would blow it up, but I should have known. And I was like, girl, and so I was like, okay, I can't say it. I want to just be like, she did it. But I was like, no, being a sister. I was trying to be too kumbaya. And I was like, be a sister. And yeah, so when she went down, I was just like, I didn't know anything. It was crazy.
Now, the arguing that we saw between them two, I'm sure it lasted longer than what we just saw. Was it longer?
It was intense.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had to like put us in our own corners and be like, stop working. We need to deal with this. It was crazy.
Okay. What
I would be so pissed.
It was like literally the second it happened and they like left the room, we were like, we're getting the Emmy! Yes!
Yes!
Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit of that. And I was like, child, now, if they do get the Emmy this year, then we'll know exactly why they got the Emmy. So that's the latest in regards of the drama that happened behind the scene. They basically said this pretty much the same thing. Although I feel like Acacia definitely gave a little more dramatics with what had happened behind the scenes. So it was like we were just salivating a little bit more from the drama that was going on behind the scenes in regards to production having to step in over this fight that went down. Because it was like, the girls are fighting for real. And we don't need y'all up in here doing, some physicalness. Oh my God, I totally forgot. Let me throw this picture in real quick. So yeah, there was this picture because I'm gonna use this as like the background or other stuff when I gotta put in the whole situation. There's always a method to my madness. So yeah, there you have it. So I say all this to say, what do you guys think of all this drama that's been going on in this season of Drag Race? The girls are definitely delivering. So I'm definitely here for a lot of the craziness, the drama, the delulu of it all. Like this is definitely one of the most exciting seasons that of Drag Race that I think we've gotten in a long time. And I love the fact that we have a queer show, a show that's ours, that is really like delivering in regards of the drama and all that other good stuff. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.